Hey everybody, I'm Katrina,
I'm Sammy.
and this is our recap for week one of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, what a week it was. Where shall we begin? We were texting back and forth. I don't know if anyone knows this. We live on different coasts, and we were texting back and forth because you got to see it, I guess, through a stream or something, or online or whatever. And I was watching it live on the East Coast, recapping for TVGrapevine.com, and back and forth we're just texting, and boy, did we have a lot to talk about. Where do we begin?
Let's just go through everybody's performances and we'll kind of just discuss them and go from there.
Okay.
I wrote
First,
everything down.
oh, good, smart.
So the first to go was Antonio Sabata Jr. with Cheryl Burke, and they did a cha-cha. And I always feel really bad for the people who have to go first because, well, it kind of sucks to
Nerd
go.
out there and
So for week one, I thought he did a really good job in handling the nerves and handling going first. And overall, I think it was good for week one.
I thought so too. And he's hot. They've got really good chemistry. And Cheryl, once I realized she was there, because I was too busy looking at Tonio's bum going, anyway, that's just me. You knew I was going to say that, Katrina.
Yeah,
And that joke about his hips, I actually like that. You bet your hips better move. You have 3 kids. And I was dying laughing at that. But I thought it was a solid performance, and
yeah.
I'm curious to see what he has. What does he have this coming week?
He has. I have the list. It got posted. So the dances this coming week are cha-cha, foxtrot, jive, and rumba. And
Okay,
he is doing a Miguel song, Adorn.
whatever that means. But what?
Well, so the theme for this week is their favorite songs.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what my jam means, I guess.
Yeah, we won't talk about that because I think that's
Yeah,
dumb.
no, let's save that for another time.
Anyway, so they're dancing to Adorn. I'm guessing it's a rumba song. I'm guessing,
Okay.
I don't know that for sure. Um, but that's the song they have.
Yeah, well, if they have a rumba, they, like I said before, they definitely have the chemistry to pull it off, and I would like to see how he does the moves with the extensions and stuff.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't bad. Like his New Yorkers weren't bad. Like they were fairly good for someone who hasn't had a whole lot of dance training or any dance training at all. So I was really impressed with his New Yorkers, which is a cha-cha move. Um, yeah, I did think it was maybe a little low for week one, considering the rest of the scores people got. Um, but you know, I don't, I don't know. It
I
was
guess
good.
it was this is the first one; they had nothing to compare it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what kind of sucks about going first each week.
Yeah, definitely.
So next we had Leah Thompson with Artem, who, by the way, became an American citizen this week.
Woo!
Great.
Yeah!
Yeah. Leah brought him balloons, which was really cute. There was a picture on Instagram
Aw.
about it. Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely going to see that on Monday night.
Um, they did Foxtrot and was really impressed. Really good for the ballet lines. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Um, yeah, again, it wasn't super standout, but it wasn't bad either for being week one.
Exactly. I thought it was pretty good, and for someone with the ballet experience that she has, I thought they did pretty good with her extensions and her lines. And she
Hmm.
did look well, and for someone of her age, I think she really pulled it off. Because sometimes when people get of the older age category don't do as well, and I thought she did really well.
Hmm. Yeah. By the way, you're not switching back and forth between us, like when you talk. You notice that?
Yeah, I do. It's going on.
We're having
Oh,
technical issues.
driving us crazy today. She was yellow, mine was not working. You just saw a picture of me, but you heard my voice. You're gonna hear
Oh,
my dog barking at some point, so we're
yeah,
just
I
gonna
can
call.
see you in the corner, but I can't, like, it doesn't switch back and forth like it did last week.
Yeah, I see you and big you and then little me.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, sorry people. We're still learning all this.
Yeah, we're having issues. So yeah, I'm looking forward to her next week. Next week she has, where is it on the list? She is doing Earth, Wind, and Fire's Land of a Thousand Dances,
Okay, okay. That's
which
gonna be interesting.
I think they're gonna use it as a, well, that can go either way.
Yeah. I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with that because it could go in a couple different directions.
Yeah, like this is weird. I can switch between you. I can switch it automatically, but I can't. It doesn't automatically switch.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is annoying. Anyway, so yeah, they're doing a Land of Thousand Dances. Um, that's going to be an interesting one just because of it's an older song. So we'll see. Next we have Janelle and Val. And to be quite honest, I hated this dance. Hated it, hated it, hated it.
Tell me how you really feel, honey.
I think it would have been better if it was too pop for me. Very too much pop. I didn't understand that it was jive until probably three-quarters of the way through the dance. And I was like,
Yeah, right.
what is this?
And what was with that outfit with the big sparkly boots and it was like disco prostitute gone wrong.
I thought this was kind of overscored because of that. I was really surprised that Len liked it.
I was too. Usually he's like go through flicks and dinks are sloppy and blah blah blah. No, I was shocked he actually liked it.
Yeah,
He must have
I
taken
was.
a happy pill beforehand.
Yeah, she really. My issue with it, and she's gonna have this problem if she does cha-cha this coming week, is that she really needs to stretch through her leg. Um,
Right.
and I understand that it's really hard to accomplish this in 4 weeks for rehearsal, and then just basically 6 days after.
Right, right.
They need to emphasize this because it's in all Latin dances. So, yeah, was not impressed. So this week she has "Call Me Maybe."
I'm so sick of that song. It's been out for 2 years, and every time I hear it, I just want to be like. And didn't they do that for your dance already? They did it with that group dance on the All Star season. Remember?
Did they?
Yeah, remember with Apollo and then Melissa Rycroft as the human jump rope.
Oh, kind of vaguely.
I remember this, but I don't remember the important stuff that I learned when I was in school that I probably should remember.
So I'm guessing they have cha-cha, which doesn't fit. I'm not sure why they got a Latin dance 2 weeks in a row, but I don't understand the producers of Dance with Stars anymore. So next we have Lolo and Kyo, and Sammy, what did you think?
I thought, first of all, she should have kept her mouth shut when she was being judged because she should know she's an Olympian. You don't do that. You don't talk back. And what was with the texting? She was there with Artem and texting like in the beginning of her dance with her phone, and I'm like, what is that? It just looks too teeny bopper, too stupid. And then she was off for the whole dance. And don't get me started with her attitude. I don't have enough time to discuss how I feel about that. And I'm just coming from a fan of hers. I'm a huge fan, and I was really disappointed in her.
I know there was some technical issues with that whole texting thing. Like I didn't get to understand it either. Partly because the one stream that I was using, was having issues. So I was like, it was kind of weird. She needed so much more extension in her New Yorkers and her upper body, and it just looked very awkward. And I'm not sure if that was because of nerves or because she wasn't feeling very good about the dance. I don't know, but I think just the fallout has made me really kind of like, I don't know how to feel about her because yes, she shouldn't have talked back to the judges and other pros, Max, and other stars have done it too. But
Never like that.
yeah, and really, I don't really know what to feel. So, is there an echo?
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought the whole thing was a disaster from start to finish. And then when they're screaming at her, let them fill him in on your personal life. I'm like, why does that even have to do with anything?
Yeah.
And the producer, you literally see the producer being, you should fill him in. Tell him you're a virgin. And she's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, that's really yeah, like that's in poor taste. Why would you do that to someone?
Wow, I completely missed
Yeah, she was like, they're like, you should fill him in, and she was like, she was forced to tell him about her personal life, and you could tell she really didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Moving on. Watch the show. They were eliminated.
Right.
Following them, Bethany and Tony, and they. This is really. I'm sorry, guys. We are having. Betsy and Tony. I don't remember. Was it a cha-cha?
I don't know what it was, but she can flip it, just splits better than I can, and I am like, she's got 40-some odd years on me. I give her that. I give her that, and she's funny, but
you know, it's that dance. First of all, needed. It bugs me when people don't do a Latin dance. You gotta do it.
Right.
And then, have you seen Tony's Twitter? I think it was either his Twitter or his Instagram the last couple of days.
No, what happened?
He made some comment about like he knows that and it was just really weird.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it was just like really strange. And I don't know. I think had not talked to the judges, they probably would have eliminated.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So they have girls just want to have fun.
Oh yeah, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Following them was Darna, the Foxtrot. What do you think, Sammy?
He's adorable, and he just seems like he's there to have fun and really truly learn. Something about him, I just like him. And I didn't even know who he was when we first began, looking at the rumors and the cast was announced. He was the one person I had no idea who he was, but I really like him, and I thought for what they did a decent job. And as always, Sharna has decent choreography.
I was really surprised London didn't hate it. But he does need a posture bar. He's got a little bit of posture issue. But yeah. And having no dance experience, it was good.
Yeah.
They have this week a song called Boogie Wonderland.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know.
He doesn't make.
Yeah. One of them was Safe. And it was good. I did not think it deserved Nani. I thought that was really overscored. And she needs some quick wrists because but she does have potential. So
yeah, really, absolutely.
So, did you have any thoughts on her dance?
I thought it was really good for first night, and I'm curious to see what's next.
Next week they have She's Country.
Oh.
Yeah, I posted on Broadway World. Which I can't realize why. I can send you that link, but that's the name of the song.
Interesting.
Yeah. Next up is Emma.
Emma.
Oh yeah, Cha-Cha. What do you think, Sammy?
I thought the dancing needs a lot of work, okay? But I thought the race car theme is really fun, and I love that song. I'm actually going to incorporate it into one of my kickboxing classes once I start teaching. And he just has a spirit and a happiness to him. And Emma, I love because she's just so positive and works really well. I swear, she's the new editor of this series because she always gets the older guy, but she treats him with respect. So I thought she did really well for what she was given, and he really seems to want to try and do well.
It kind of makes me sad that he is kind of becoming that role, kind of like Tony has all the older nobles, because then it never really win. They have girls in bikinis.
Okay, so we know what her costume's going to be this week.
Yeah, just a little.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Next up we have Jonathan, David and Shariah. What do you think, Sammy?
I liked it. I really did. It was just fangirling here. Sorry.
Yeah. I was a little surprised they only kept it to one Mean Girls reference.
I know. I was just like, what would I answer? What are we going to do next week? Glenn Coco in the audience?
I don't know. He looked amazing. You should go look at his. Yes. You should go look at his Instagram today. His Instagram today is hilarious.
I love it.
He definitely has something to work on, but I think does have potential. I was a little annoyed at his score too low.
Yeah, definitely. I thought so too.
So they have a Sheeran song called which I know who the guy is. I've never heard him sing. I think he's a Zumba or a Fox.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Following him, we have doing a cha-cha. What do you think, Sammy?
You keep garbling. I missed who you said.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. He's got. First of all, where do I begin? The pot smoking Chichen Nicard, the pot dress that Peter was wearing.
Yeah.
He did better than I thought he did dance-wise, but that whole pot scene, I was just like, oh my god, in heaven, what is happening here? We talked about it at work, and everyone seemed to also like the fact that he's owning the fact that he's a big old pothead, but I was really afraid it was going to start turning people off, but dance-wise he did better than I thought he would.
I'm a little surprised they got away with it.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that dress was so obviously a pot dress.
Yeah. He definitely has issues, and I it seemed awkward.
Yeah, definitely.
This week well, for Pete's sakes, I didn't even think about it. They have Higher.
Wow. That's going to be...
I don't even know what to think about.
I'm a little scared right now.
Yeah, just a little. Following them was Randy and Karina with a foxtrot. What did you think, Sammy?
He did better than I thought he did. I was really, because he's a fighter, I thought it was going to be a little more difficult and a little more stiff, but he did much, much better than I thought he was going to do. And it seems like Karina really does well with him, so...
Yeah, for weekly, he did a pretty good job. They have by Otis Redding. for next week.
Oh, okay.
Second to last was Tony and Derek with the job. And again, she needs to stress. I think that's the theme of this week is stress.
Yes.
Her upper body was mostly okay, but something was off with her lower legs. It was weird.
It was weird. I thought it was just me because she was just something seemed off, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember that either. I'd have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch it too, and they kept doing that bleeping hashtag thing the whole time during that package. It was driving me crazy.
I didn't even notice that. I was just awkward. Just watching her body.
Yeah, the whole thing was. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna last very much longer. Sorry, Derek. I love you, Derek, but I'm sorry.
I hope not, but the fact that she has 7 million views does kind of scare me, and that a lot of people are probably going to vote.
How does one get that many YouTube video watcher people?
I don't know.
I think we should be on next season, but not against each other because we both want to win. So.
Okay, then we can make.
We both want to go to Tony.
First Came Through the Stars tie.
Yes! Ooh, I like that. But which one? You can have Tony, I can have Mark. So if anyone's watching and we want to be cast, we have a YouTube show too.
Yeah. So they have a song called All About the Bass.
I'm feeling really old because some of these songs I have no idea what they are.
Me neither. I have of the list of the songs. 5 of the songs?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And I'm not that old, people. I'm only going to be 31 on Wednesday, so I'm not that old. But still, some of this music, I'm like, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about.
Me too. And finally, we have and Whitney.
I liked it. I think this is one of my favorite dances of the night.
That's probably one of the best one jives I've ever seen.
Absolutely. And I think it was Carrie. No, it was Juliana. It was Juliana that was saying it's really cruel to give you a jive on the first night, but he really pulled it off.
It is really cruel. That's between jive and probably one of the hardest dances to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I think not a little much though. Considering it's week 1.
Yeah, I was shocked they all got 9s. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
Why am I not surprised? Oh, because of Will Smith. They did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air together. Why am I not surprised? I'm just surprised that it's not the song he did the Carlton dance to. It's not unusual by Tom Jones, but we know that's coming later on in the season.
Probably. Okay, so as it stands now, who are your
Okay, my top people right now are Jonathan, Alfonso, and Sadie.
We have Jonathan, Alfonso, and Leah.
I think Leah's going to definitely sneak in there and at least make it to the semifinals. I was just shocked she was in Jeopardy, though. What was that?
Drama.
Yeah, it's true.
I really think a lot of it is for the drama.
That's true. Yes. So I thought for sure Tommy and Peter were going to be in the bottom, too.
Based on numbers, I would probably at the bottom. Like I said, had Lolo to the judges and just has really bad sportsmanship in. I think that's in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think that really cost her a lot. And I think, honestly, I hate saying it, I think it cost her a lot of fans too, because a lot of fans of hers watch Dancing with the Stars, and people don't like stuff like that. I mean, look when Shannon Elizabeth talked back to the judges. She was off pretty fairly quick after that, and so was Hope Solo when they started talking about it. People don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's one thing to respond to the criticism, but the way she did it was bad. So
Yeah, she kept interrupting the judges.
yeah, and there's nothing to say, oh, I know I can do this better, I did it much better in rehearsal or practice. That's different. So.
And then she started proving she could do the cha-cha walk. I'm sitting and there's no room here, so I can't do it. But she's like proving, look, I can do the cha-cha walk. Want to see? Want to see? And I was like, no, you can't do that, honey. I love you, but no, you can't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, so next is their favorite song, and there were some others. Oh, is apparently going to be done to the judge's favorite song.
Oh, okay. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Who knows what that means?
I guess we'll have to be surprised.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
Just curious about how this theme is going to go. We've never really had a theme like this before. And what other themes can they come up with? Let's do another TV theme song week, or let's not give them any ideas. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I did like that theme. I did like that theme song that they did.
I think it worked well with some, not with others.
Yeah, exactly. Remember Bristol Palin and Mark Ballas did the Monkeys dance, and they wore the monkey costumes, remember?
Yeah, I tried to forget
Oh,
that.
you just blocked that out. You just blocked that out, and I reminded you, and now you're going to have nightmares.
Yeah. Frankly, they need to do a Broadway theme.
Yes! I'm surprised they haven't already.
So. Just final things for me are I want to see more details. There were some things that were stopping to me and want focused on, like stretching your body parts. I was really impressed. Most of the guys were really good. So,
Yeah! We've never seen that before, that good in week 1.
yeah. Just pointing in the feet and stretching. Yeah, stretching your leg.
Right. And the pointing in the toe, they need to point that out. Remember that too. Your favorite.
Yep. Point the feet.
Point the feet. I can't do it here, but yeah, point the feet. I was like trying to demonstrate. I realized I have absolutely no room.
So all
I was looking at me like, what the hell is mommy doing? She looks like she's possessed.
So with that, you can see us at the YouTube channel. Our all will be in the comment box below. We're gonna have a Tumblr in the coming weeks. So look for that. And Katrina.
I'm Sammy. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TVG Sammy, and that's a wrap, I guess.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.